November is shaping up to be the biggest month for VR gaming so far this year. The first game on my list to keep an eye on is Forefront, a large-scale multiplayer VR shooter that is heavily inspired by the Battlefield franchise. Set for an early access release on the 6th of November, the game thrusts players into massive 32-player online battles across expansive maps with semi-destructible environments. Emphasizing all-out warfare, Forefront features 4 distinct soldier classes and allows players to command a variety of land, sea and air vehicles, including tanks, helicopters and boats, to achieve tactical supremacy. This may be the new go-to multiplayer shooter game, but only time will tell how long it lasts. Next up on the 13th is Glassbreakers Champions of Moss, a multiplayer real-time action strategy battler from the creators of the beloved Moss series, set to launch on multiple platforms with full cross-platform playability. Shifting from single-player adventure to competitive multiplayer, the game places you in a god view perspective to command a squad of 3 unique rodent champions on a hex grid arena. The core objective is to strategically maneuver your team, utilize their abilities in real time, and destroy the opponent's glass stronghold while defending your own, offering a fast-paced tactical experience. Another game releasing on the 13th is Syberia, an immersive virtual reality adaptation of the first game in the classic adventure series launching on the MetaQuest 3. This dedicated VR version is designed to allow players to step directly into the surreal clockpunk world of American lawyer Kate Walker as she embarks on an extraordinary journey across Eastern Europe in pursuit of a genius inventor and the last living mammoths. The VR experience promises a stunning 3D recreation of the original's rich environments and intricate puzzles, offering a new level of immersion and a fresh narrative approach while remaining faithful to the beloved story's emotional and poetic spirit. Tracked Shoot to Survive is an immersive single-player action-adventure survival game from the studio behind Green Hell VR that plunges the player into the unforgiving Canadian wilderness. When your plane is shot down by smugglers, you'll need to survive the harsh, open-world environment and rescue your kidnapped sister. You'll need to utilize survival tactics like hunting prey, cooking meals, and crafting tools and firearms with manual reloading components, all utilizing full-body interactions and gesture-based VR mechanics to create a tense, realistic experience where every choice holds the weight of life and death. Deadpool VR is an upcoming MetaQuest 3 and 3S exclusive game that fully embraces the Merc with a Mouth's signature fourth-wall breaking humor, over-the-top violence, and chaotic action. Set for release on November 18th, the first-person hack and slash adventure features a new storyline where Deadpool is contracted by the intergalactic streaming mogul Mojo, voiced by John Leguizamo, to recruit Marvel villains like Lady Deathstrike and Mephisto for a deranged reality show, all while giving players the freedom to engage in physics-based combat, parkour, and creative weapon use. This is by far the most hyped game since Batman, so let's hope it lives up to the hype and is just as good as Batman was. The Thrill of the Fight 2 leaves early access on the 19th and will introduce the heavily requested single-player career mode with a full progression system. Developed by Sea Lost Interactive in collaboration with Halfbrick Studios, the sequel features customizable avatars, enhanced graphics, and continually refined physics-based combat that rewards proper technique over simple arm flailing. If you've been waiting for single-player mode, the wait is finally over. If you're a fan of the Forgotten Realms and D&D in general, then Battlemarked has you covered. Demio has teamed up with Dungeons & Dragons to bring you Demio X Dungeons & Dragons, Battlemarked. Releasing on the 20th, Battlemarked is a cooperative tactical RPG that translates the classic Dungeons & Dragons tabletop experience into an immersive digital format for both VR and flat-screen platforms. Developed by Resolution Games, the studio behind Demio, this title uses the same action role-playing system to deliver fast-paced, turn-based combat and choice-based storytelling. Set in the iconic Forgotten Realms, the game supports up to 4 players with cross-platform multiplayer, focusing on social strategy and teamwork as players command miniature heroes with card-based abilities to explore dungeons and unravel sinister plots in a DM-less adventure. Releasing sometime in November, this first-person survival horror game, adapted from the original 2020 flat-screen title, which plunges players into a desolate hotel on a remote island in 1898, rooted in chilling Welsh folklore. The game's core mechanic is a sound-based AI system that forces players, armed only with a defensive sound device, to rely heavily on stealth and silence to avoid the blind, cult-like enemies known as the Quiet Ones, as they uncover the hotel's macabre history. This game looks absolutely stunning and creepy as hell. Let's hope it delivers. And those are my top picks for games releasing on the MetaQuest this November. You can get an exclusive discount when these games release by using the promo code ReapersVR. This code should also work for most games on the MetaQuest, so you'll never need to pay full price for a game again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on all my videos. If I've missed any games that you're excited about, please share them in the comments.